Today is an extra special episode of Color Quickie where we talk about this beautiful green color, and also a big thanks to AG1 for sponsoring today's video, but more on them later on. Now, one of the big reasons this is such a special episode is because this is a paint color that I recently used on a project in my home. But first of all, let's talk about Lakeside Pine. What kind of color is this, and what other trim and wall colors go really well with it? That's what we do here. I'm the color guy, and let's talk color. So Lakeside Pine is this beautiful, deep, rich forest green. It has an LRV of around 12, which means it only reflects 12% of the light that hits it. And that makes it a very deep and dark color, but it's clearly saturated in green, and it just feels very grounded and rich. Kind of like the pine trees that I was named after. I recently painted my powder room with it, and when I was searching for the perfect green, I couldn't actually find a chip of Lakeside Pine. And I think it's because it's one of those archived colors that aren't really available in color chip format, but you can still get it made. Super deep, and it was honestly the perfect green for what I was looking for. You know what else is green and delicious? AG1, today's video sponsor. AG1 is not just any supplement. It's a daily dose of foundational nutrition that supports your whole body health. It's that reliable daily nutritional top-up that I've been craving, and so has my body. For the last month or so, every single morning, I drink AG1, and it's become an effortless daily habit, pretty much a cornerstone of my health journey. The science-driven formulation is supporting my brain, my gut, and my immune system, so I can stay healthy enough to keep making these colorful videos. Notice the green light, by the way? Nice touch. I've been enjoying how easy it is to prepare, mix, and drink, and I was very surprised with the flavor. When I tried it, it ended up giving me this wonderful, refreshing, vanilla almond pineapple beverage kind of vibe. And personally, I love it mixed with ice cold water. The colder the better. I've been feeling more energetic with the variety of vitamins and minerals in here, and AG1 has provided me with sustained energy throughout the day without the caffeine crash you get from coffee. Also, I've been slacking on my yogurt and my kefir consumption lately. So I'm happy to say that AG1 contains both pre and probiotics to help with my gut health and digestion. If you're looking for a simple and effective way to support your whole body health, look no further. Thanks again to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. And don't forget to check the description down below to get a 1-year supply of vitamin D3 and K2 and 5 AG1 travel packets with your first purchase. Stay healthy, stay happy, and drink AG1 for life. So I have the gallon that I used right over here, and as you can see, I went with Scuff Defense, which is essentially a scuff-resistant paint. Coverage was pretty good. I ended up doing 3 coats to make sure it was nice and uniform, but the look in my powder room is awesome. So before we get into the color pairings, let's actually take a quick look upstairs so I can show you what I've done. So the powder room used to be this color, Dove Wing, and now we have Lakeside Pine. Look at that. We have this new light fixture that's gold black. Some of my wife's makeup that she hasn't put away. So hopefully I've inspired you to maybe dabble with this paint color because it is phenomenal. I could not be happier with the look. And assuming you are going with it, what trim and wall colors go really well with it? Well, the first one would be New House White. And this is just a standard, clean, yet slightly soft white that just goes very, very well with most colors, to be honest. So it'll give you a nice clean look without being too obnoxiously bright and vibrant. And then if you wanted something a bit darker, Coastal Storm would be my choice. And this is not as dark as Lakeside Pine, but it's much more desaturated and grayed out. It almost feels like a stone gray. It's dark, but the real contrast is in the level of saturation. You have that dark green and then this darker gray. It's much more of a subtle difference between the two, but I really enjoy how they go together. And we go from Coastal Storm on the trim to Misty Coast on the walls, which is our first color pairing. And this one acts as a great lighter neutral color. It's sort of this pale bluey gray that I really enjoy. So it's kind of adjacent to Lakeside Pine. Not quite the same color family, but they're definitely neighbors. Green and blue tend to go really well with one another, but it's a very understated blue, so super neutral and passive, and it's just going to behave really well in this palette as the main color. A secondary color, which is also a neutral, but a very different type, is Creamy Mushroom. And this is just that. It's one of those mushroom brown colors colors, a little bit of a red undertoned beige, and it's a mid-tone. So you're gonna have more depth here than the last color. And it just gives you a warmer and darker option compared to Misty Coast. And then finally, the third color pairing is the accent color here. And we're going for a little bit of a turquoise vibe, this kind of mid-tone, vibrant blue. It's called Ocean Boulevard. And this one, the blue is undeniable. It is bright, it is fun, it is energetic. And Ocean Boulevard and Lakeside Pine, they're sort of co-accent colors that really give you very different vibes, which is good. Here's the palette all together. Please let me know what you think. Big thank you to AG1 for helping us out with today's video. Please check them out down below. And we got more Color Quickie right over here just for you.